I didn't tell this story for many years, not because it was hard, but because every time I did, people looked at me like I was lying. The police closed the case. There were no witnesses, there were no bodies, but I was there, and I survived. I am the only one. Sometimes I think that was a mistake. It started with something small, with me agreeing to help. My name is Andrew. I was 27 years old at the time. I worked as a courier. At night, I took side jobs. I delivered things for people who preferred not to meet in person. The call came around 10 in the evening. The number was private. A man spoke. His voice was calm, too calm. He said I needed to pick up a box from the basement of an old building, then deliver it outside the city. He offered cash. He asked no questions. I should have said no. I know that now. But I agreed. The building stood far from everything else. It was old. There were no lights. The entrance door was slightly open, as if it was waiting for me. Inside, the air smelled damp and rotten. Not strong, barely noticeable. It was the kind of smell a basement has when no one has been there for years. I walked down the stairs. I counted my steps. I do not know why. I think it helped me avoid thinking. The box was there. It was big, wrapped in tape. There were scratches on the sides. Something inside lightly hit the wall of the box. I told myself it was just my imagination.
When I picked up the box, it was warm. Not room temperature. Warm. Like a living thing. Then I heard a sound. Very quiet. Breathing. I do not remember how I ran out of the basement. I only remember that the entrance door was already closed. Behind me, I heard footsteps. Slow. Confident. Someone knew I was there, and they were not in a hurry. When he spoke, I understood something. The call was not a delivery. It was bait. He did not scream. He did not threaten me. He just talked. He talked about people who disappear. He talked about how easy it is to lose someone when no one is waiting for them. There were more doors in the basement. Behind those doors were other boxes. I did not see what was inside them, but I heard it. When I escaped, it was already too late. For them. They found me on the highway. I had no phone. I had no box. I was covered in blood. It was not mine. The police said the building was abandoned. They said the basement was empty. There were no signs of anything. They asked if I used drugs. They asked if I was under stress. They asked if I imagined the whole thing. I do not work as a courier anymore. I do not answer unknown numbers. I do not go into basements. But sometimes, at night, my phone rings. The number is private. And I know, this time, he did not call the wrong address.